morning. The beginning of this video has all been lost. All that footage is gone, which is really unfortunate because I did film quite a bit, but I'm going to just refilm what I can. It is Thursday, which is the planet Jupiter, and that says to practice gratitude, update your budget, and work on goals. So I started off the video practicing gratitude, and then here's my schedule for the day. So I filmed a time lapse of me cleaning the kitchen, the bathroom, getting a bunch of stuff done, and yeah, it's just the footage is nowhere to be found. So I'm going to do the gratitude part now. I found this on Pinterest and I thought I would just go through and answer them all. A person I'm glad to have in my life, I would say, is my boyfriend. That's pretty simple. I'm grateful for everyone in my life though. Something I find comfort in, as of right now, I would say vlogs, just watching any YouTube videos really. My favorite part of the morning is right after breakfast when I start to plan out my day. I can get a good overview of everything, see what needs to be done. I'm also full by that point. My son is full, he's been changed, so it's like the actual beginning of the day, it feels like. My favorite memory. I have so many, but one that comes to mind right off the top of my head is when my boyfriend and I first started dating. We went to the beach. We took a specific fungus, and it started off not so great for me because my stomach was a little upset and the whole world was spinning. But after the peak, everything was just, it was amazing. We just hung out, we got really deep, we laughed a lot, we just really got to know each other really well. Yeah, that was a great memory. An accomplishment I'm proud of, I would say my natural birth. Well, let me rephrase that and say unmedicated. It was something I wanted to do, and then when I was doing it, it was like, maybe I shouldn't have gone this route. But I was able to do it, I had no complications. I tore pretty bad though. But yeah, I'm really proud of that, and I'll probably do it again just because I don't want the long-term side effects of getting an epidural, which, like, a lot of people say you can have back pain afterwards. So I don't want that. I'd rather just go through the temporary pain of childbirth. A hidden blessing in a difficult situation. Definitely our apartment fire. If you don't know, I did make a little video about it, but last year, actually this time last year in April, my boyfriend started the dryer before he went to work, and Kian and I woke up maybe an hour later, and we were just sitting there starting to wake up, and then about 30 seconds later the fire alarm started going off, and I was like, that's weird because, like, I don't smell anything. Is this a drill that an apartment building is doing? Like, and that didn't make sense. So I just grabbed my phone, grabbed my son. I was in my PJs, like shorts, a t-shirt, and I went and opened the bedroom door, and I was faced with a wall of white smoke. I couldn't see anything, so I ducked down below as far as I could get and just booked it for the balcony because I didn't know where the fire was. I didn't know if it was on the other side of the door, like if it was just our apartment building or if it was in our specific unit. Yeah, it was really difficult to breathe in that just a few seconds to get to our balcony, and Kian was coughing pretty bad. But it turned out to be a blessing in disguise because now we have a home, which honestly has more space than we really need. But, you know, I'm really grateful, and I love now being a homeowner rather than a renter. An opportunity I'm grateful for. I would say being able to go down to Dallas. My sister connected me with a businesswoman who had her own PR agency, and she just set up like a quick chat while I was there visiting my sister, and at the end of it she was like, if you ever decide to move to Dallas, hit me up and I can get you a job. So I literally did that a few months later, and it ended up moving down to Dallas with my younger sister. And Dallas was just a great experience. I would honestly love to move back. I love the energy there. I miss my sister and her friends and her boyfriend, and just, it was a great time down there. The weather was perfect, my kind of weather. My favorite song and why. I have so many favorite songs, but slightly more recent song would be Aurora's Runaway. It's just so angelic sounding and it's so meaningful, and I'm the type of person who doesn't really pay that much attention to lyrics and the meaning of things, but I care how it sounds, how it makes me feel, all the different things going on in the production, and it's just such a beautiful song. And to think she wrote it when she was like 11 or 12, maybe even 9. I know it was a young age. It's like, whoa, how could you think this deeply at that age? It's just an incredible song. Highly recommend you listen to it. A life lesson I've learned, the biggest one I can think of off the top of my head is don't give the ugly guy a chance. And by that I mean, if you're not attracted to someone physically, just don't. Because I didn't get that. I was so naive as a kid. And when I say as a kid, I mean like into my 20s even. I thought you were supposed to give these people a chance. If you liked them as a person, as a friend, it doesn't matter what they look like, just give them a chance. Failed miserably. Don't recommend that. Biggest regret of my life. Biggest gift in my life right now, I would just say having so many family members around me right now. I don't have any of my sisters here, which is unfortunate, but I have my parents, my boyfriend's parents, his sisters, my dad's side of the family, and like extended family. So it's nice to have because we don't plan on staying in this area for too long. So it's not always going to be there. A future event I'm excited about. Recently I've been thinking about, we're going to Memphis in June, I believe. My cousin and her family live down there and they recently got a lake house. So like the whole family, my mom's side, is gonna meet there and we're gonna spend who knows how long, a few days at least, just on the lake. They have a boat, so I'll get to see my cousins. My grandma's gonna try to come up, my aunt, and my sister and her boyfriend are gonna fly in from Portland, so that'll be really fun. I'll try to vlog some of that too, we'll see. So stay tuned for that. Some positive news I've gotten recently. I honestly can't think of any. Yeah, I don't know about this one, so I'm gonna skip it. My favorite area in my home would be the living room where we are right now. I just love how I've decorated it. There are still things I would change, but I just had to make compromises because I'm not the only person who lives here and my boyfriend had his wants for this room. But I like how it turned out anyway, so. A memory that makes me smile. Pretty much any memory of my son, especially when he was younger. He was just so happy all the time. He still is now, but he's a toddler and he's in that phase of kind of being whiny and frustrated when he doesn't get his way. But everything is just so new to him and it's so cool to see him get excited about the little things. Something beautiful I saw today. I haven't been out of my house really. Yeah, I don't know. I haven't been on social media either, so I'm gonna skip that one. My favorite part of the evening, I would say right after dinner. My son's about to go to bed, so we start his bedtime routine and just winding down. My boyfriend's home, we're all sitting in the living room, hanging out. And then when I put my son down, just being able to hang out with my boyfriend, watch a show or do whatever. Yeah, that time of the evening is pretty nice. My guilty pleasure would be The Sims. I actually haven't played in a minute since like the update, but I mainly just build houses and decorate them. I don't so much play with the people because Sims 4 gameplay is kind of whack. One good thing that happened today, my son ate a lot for lunch, so that's a win for me because he does not seem to eat enough sometimes. How I show gratitude for my friends. I guess I say thank you. Yeah, now that I'm thinking about it, I don't do a whole lot for my friends. Something I love about a family member. Well, I'm gonna use my boyfriend in this situation because we're basically family. We have a son, and we have a house together. But I was just thinking about this recently. Actually, I used this example when I first recorded this. He's so open to people. And I mean that in the sense of like, so many people these days, if you don't have the same political beliefs, they won't even entertain any conversation with you. He's just able to have friends of all different beliefs, backgrounds, and he's still able to stay true to his own beliefs, but not let that get in the way of friendship and let that divide relationships. And I just think that's really cool. Something positive about my body. I mean, it's functioning. I haven't been taking the best care of it, so it's doing pretty well despite that. I mean, it's crying for some stretching, some exercise, more water. But yeah, at least it's functioning. I have full mobility. I'm able to sleep and wake up from that sleep, you know. I don't know, there's a lot to be grateful for my body. A challenge I'm grateful for. I would say putting out these videos. I mean, it's been so rough with storage and everything. Y'all know, I say it so many times. I mean, if this is your first video, I guess you don't know. But it has been literally the hardest thing I've dealt with this year probably. And I wasn't even gonna post these videos, but I'm still forcing myself to do that because I said I would. And even now I have to go back and re-record things. And I better hurry up because I feel like I'm gonna run out of storage soon. A compliment that made me feel good. When someone compliments my singing, because that's something I put a lot of effort into, because I was not always very good. And so I took a few years to really practice and exercise my voice and learn techniques and stuff, and I've done a lot better. I've gotten better, although I've fallen off again, and so now it's a little, I'm starting to revert back, but I just need to start practicing again. The best gift I've ever received, I can't think of one specific thing, but my boyfriend's mom has gifted us a lot of art and like pieces for our home, and I'm really appreciative of that because I love decorating, as you may know, and she has a good eye for things. The item I treasure most would probably be all my gadgets, as my boyfriend says. I'm always surrounded by my iPad, my 2 phones, my laptop. Yeah, those are probably my most prized physical, material possessions. The people who mean the most to me, obviously my family, my boyfriend, my son, my friends, and honestly, people on YouTube, the people I watch that have inspired me, motivated me. Yeah. My favorite part about nature, just the healing aspect of it. If you go outside with no shoes on, I love going on barefoot hikes, and you don't listen to music, you don't have anything else but the sound of nature and your thoughts, and you just go through, and the wind kind of feels like it cleanses you. The ground, you know, you get the negative ions when you have bare feet on the ground, and it just kind of resets you, and it's just, oh, it's a beautiful feeling, and I'm so ready for the weather to be much warmer. I keep looking over here because I'm looking outside, by the way. Something that made me laugh today, my son, he's been making this face, like, especially when he says he wants his binky, he'll be like, binky, binky, and so concerned looking. So I've been making that face back to him, and it's just funny to do that with him. A book that I loved reading. I'm really bad with reading books. If you've seen my April planning video, you would know that. But this one has been really good. I haven't finished it yet, but it takes a lot of time to digest things. And it's a lot of stuff that I already know, but whenever you read these things at different points of your life, you take different things away from them. So I love books like that. Highly recommend this book, by the way. A freedom I'm grateful for is the last one. I would just say all the freedoms that come with being an adult. You know, I can have a cookie before breakfast if I want. I can not do my laundry today if I don't want to, or I can let the dishes pile up a little bit until it starts to bother me without someone nagging me to get it done. Being an adult comes with a lot of things like bills and responsibilities that are just kind of annoying and you'd rather not do, but I think the freedom of adulthood is so worth it. I love being an adult, honestly. Just being able to do whatever I want, whenever I want. Ooh, okay, so I was able to make it through, no storage issues. I better hurry up because I still gotta film an ending for this video because I don't think I got one of those in. But yeah, on with the video. Okay, so I'm going to be making this. It's a creamy crock-pot cracked chicken. I just found it on Pinterest. I'll leave a link down below. But it looks really easy. You just need 2 pounds of chicken breast, a packet of ranch dressing mix, 1 block of cream cheese, crumbled bacon, shredded cheddar cheese, green onion, and buns. I forgot the green onions. I'll see if my boyfriend can pick some up on the way home. And good thing I'm starting this because you have to cook it for 6 to 7 hours. I was thinking it was gonna be, you could cook it on high for like 4. But yeah, that gives me enough time. I don't know how heat resistant these countertops are. I'm not sure what they are. I think they're granite. But I just put a cutting board underneath. I'm going to add the chicken. This is only 1.5 pounds of chicken, which I think is enough for 2 adults and a toddler. Next, sprinkle ranch. I actually do a similar recipe. It's called Olive Garden slow cooker pasta. It's like a chicken pasta thing. None of these recipes are very healthy, but they taste good. So I think I'm gonna do like a video of a bunch of my like go-to recipes. Let me know if you'd be interested in that. I mean, I'm probably gonna do it anyway, but. Next, for the cream cheese block. Put that right there, and then I like to eat a little bit of the leftovers. All right, then you just cover it and cook on low for 6 to 7 hours. And then the rest will be done after that. All right, I'm a bit behind schedule, but doesn't matter. Kian just went down. I'm gonna exercise. I'm only doing 10 minutes again. Next week I really gotta get into doing longer workout sessions and just working out more in general. But yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and do a 10-minute core workout and then hop in the shower, edit. I found this one, Mad Fit again, so I'm just gonna throw that on the TV and start that. Yay! Uh-oh. I just redid my hair because I was so tired of looking at it, editing these videos. It looked so bad. And I don't know if I'm gonna have time to do it tomorrow with everything going on. But my boyfriend's home. He's giving Kian a bath. It's been 6 hours since I started the crock pot meal, so I'm going to make the bacon. I didn't end up asking him to get green onions, but I'm just gonna use regular onions because he doesn't even like them. So I'm just gonna add them to mine and maybe Kian's. Yeah, I think I forgot to film the ending. So I hope you enjoyed this video and are looking forward to the next one. Make sure you have liked and subscribed and have the bell notification turned on. I'm posting regularly and I don't want you to miss it. And I'm still working out what kind of videos I'm gonna be doing, so I'm gonna be trying out some more things, vlogs, obviously, but we'll see. Also keep your eye on the community tab because I post there as well. But yeah, I will see you in tomorrow's video.